for the tip-off, presented by Richard Harris Law Firm, and it goes to the Valkyries first. Both of these coaches know each other so well, and Natalie DeCasse talks so highly about Becky Hammon and how much she pushed her to then move into the head coaching position. But this is a team that Becky Hammon talks about in the Valkyries. They never let up. They will not give up. It doesn't matter what the score is, so competitive.
Hey, when she created this team, she said, I want players that have the never give up mindset.
The ace is much needed. The defense struggled yesterday against Minnesota, but they get the stop right off the bat. There is Natalie DeCasse in her first season, spent 3 years here as an assistant with the Aces. She also talked about A'ja Wilson. She talked about Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, how much she learned from the players as a coach. As that shot way off the mark, and Ely Repair, former ace, comes down with the rebound.
And even I like that trap for the Aces, trying to get the ball and again work on those pickup points. That's one of the main things we're going to be watching for, is the defense for the Aces, how they pick up and work against this pick and roll.
But a fader from Repair won't go. Long rebound into the hands of Salon. Another chance for the Valkyries. Carla Light up top in her 5th start on the season, steps it back, high archer, gets it. Gave that one a good chance. It goes through, first points to Golden State.
Well, Lane, she's one of the youngest players in all the WNBA, only 21 years old, and she has worked and perfected that shot, that little step back, and also very dangerous off the bounce.
Smith inside, gets it from Bell, hounding defense though, hanging out. Wilson in the right corner, up and rattles that one down. A 3-ball from A'ja Wilson, but see her look for those a little bit more than we had earlier in the season.
Back-to-back games with knocking down a 3. If she's getting that space, she's been working on her range in the offseason. It's been showing.
Oh, and there's a quick little crossover, and on the inbound, the hustle play from Veronica Burton. Talk about scrappy, the 5'9" guard out of Northwestern in her 4th season in the WNBA. And Jackie Young, her first. These teams have met up twice already, once at Golden State, and that was a winner for the Valkyries, a big win actually back in June. Inside of Fagbinley, and Jackie Young gets the takeaway. Timmy Fagbinley with the start today. She was one of those additions for this expansion team. A'ja Wilson tries the left corner. That one had a good look, but off the mark. But a loss here for the Valkyries, but it was a high-scoring affair as the drive for Light, that one won't go. 104 to 102. The Aces got the win in that one. Quick passing all the way around. And the defense continuing to help and sag for Golden State. Gray on the left wing, up around and won't drop. Good look.
Yes, good looks for the Aces, but you mentioned the sagging defense by the Valkyries, and that's what they like to do, is they always protect the paint. #1 in the WNBA for protecting that lane.
Salon up top, on the back of the iron. Long rebound to Jackie Young. Aces 1 for 4 shooting to start this game.
Needed her body, and mostly because Tiffany Hayes not playing today. Chechi Zandalicini also still out, so needing some more bodies. Mo Billings as well. Kayla Thornton, as you know, with the season-ending injury. It's a lot of names right there.
So much going on in terms of player movement, not just with Golden State, but so many other teams around the league. Roster spots always a big topic, especially for Coach DeCasse. Maybe most pressers before games, she's mentioned that this league needs more roster spots.
Absolutely. And some of these players that are now with other teams, Stephanie Talbot, Chloe Bibby, these are players that all had a spot with the Golden State Valkyries, and then Eurobasket players coming back, kind of pushing people out, and you're seeing them have some success with their new teams.
Talbot playing with the champs in the Liberty, and Bibby getting signed for the rest of the season in Indiana to play with Caitlin Clark at some point when she comes back. Nice pass from Salon. Repair underneath, got fouled. Nice pass from Janelle Salon.
Making the extra pass too. I thought something to go in the paint right there, but instead was immediately looking for Repair, gets that bounce pass to her.
How good has Repair been? She's been awesome. 14 points last game, was 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from downtown. 3 of those 4 threes came in the 4th quarter.
Huge, just huge. Being able to stretch the floor, but also having the size that she has obviously having a body like hers is needed out there. But for her to be able to just contribute the way that she has been in her last couple of games, the Valkyries need that, especially on the road.
They trail by 3 here as we approach the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. And the 3 is good by Nye, a rookie from Alabama.
Quick release, no hesitation.
So Aaliyah Nye's on the board. Vegas goes up by 6. Salon keeps, hangs, floats, no good. Here comes Nye. A much better response from Las Vegas in this first quarter. You knew that'd be the case. Well, they do turn it over here, and the Valkyries get this. Oh.
And what a pass that was. Veronica Burton throwing it up the floor to Salon like a quarterback.
Burton's first assist in this game. Here's Young. Throws it up, got fouled.
And Veronica Burton, again, but a turnover leading into that in transition for them can be so deflating coming off the loss that they're coming off. They've got to make sure every single play that they are all in doing the right thing, especially in transition.
Really cool scene for Burton after the game. The whole entire Northwestern basketball team, women's basketball team, showed up to the game in Chicago. They took pictures after that game. They have to be so proud of someone who is such a good player at Northwestern and now starring with the Golden State Valkyries.
What an incredible journey she has had, especially in her WNBA career.
Let's be efficient now. Come on.
It's true. It keeps the momentum of the game going, not just for, obviously, broadcasters or people at home, but for the players as well.
And that's what Coach Takase talked about 2 games ago when we had a bunch of stoppages in Atlanta. Killing their momentum, ended up still winning that game. Golden State now 10-8 in clutch games this year. And this road trip has helped. They played much better the last 2 games here on the road. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Late Salon, Rupert, Charles, and Martin out there for Golden State. Rupert left wide open for 3. And can't hit that time. Charles, the offensive rebound. Kaya Charles, and then a turnover. And here's the MVP, who picks up her dribble. Now to Young. Jewel Lloyd knocks it down.
Jewel Lloyd trying to find her rhythm once again. Coming off the bench, knocking down the corner 3.
Career lows for Lloyd all over the place, but gets it to go there. Salon misses. Here comes Jackie Young. Guarded by Kate Martin, former teammate. Dana Evans has come on. Dishing to Wilson, who left it short. And Rupert said, give me my rebound.
Like 2 players going after that, finally rips it away. And for the Aces, it seems like they're moving the ball around better on the offensive end. Everyone's touching it.
Up 10, their largest lead of the first quarter. Charles inside, and that is swatted away. Nye running the floor, tapped out of bounds by Rupert. Turned over by Golden State. Want to limit those on the road always.
Yeah, better job in transition. Rupert getting her hand in there. The activity's good, breaking up the fast break play.
And they only had 10 turnovers in Chicago. That was a much better effort in terms of taking care of the basketball. Here's Wilson. Kelsey Gray fakes it, drives it, kicks it. Nice ball movement here. What does Nye want to do with it? Shot clock going down. Lloyd can't hit the 3. Kept alive by Gray, and she scores.
Gets herself in position, grabs that rebound, and puts it back up.
12-point game. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Carla Late had the game's first bucket. Can't spin that home. Rupert, offensive rebound. Wee.
The 3rd offensive board of the game. Rupert getting them that second chance.
Final shot goes to Las Vegas. Here's Gray. Screen from Wilson. Clock at 2. Ray pulls up, got fouled by Martin, and put it in. Scoring, obviously led last year in points per game. Nice pass from Martin. Rupert moves it. Janelle Salon can't hit the 3. Charles comes in and gets the rebound. And she knows her role on this team. Come in, do the dirty work, hit a couple open threes, and play defense. As Carla Late walks in and scores.
Creating that second chance opportunity, allowing Carla Late to be patient at the top and turn on the Jets and go.
Carla had 11 points, getting that start. Her first start last game since June 19th. She started tonight, her 5th start this season. Offensive rebound kept alive. Nye moves it. Shot clock at 10. Lloyd again. 35% from downtown for Jewel Lloyd. Again, her 4th straight game coming off the bench.
And just coming off a game where she was 1 of 5 from three-point land. Feeling good from that corner today.
Repair like they did the first quarter. Open 3 again. That time, it's good once again.
In that first quarter, Valkyries doing a good job of keeping them outside along the perimeter, but now the Aces are taking advantage out there.
They're 5 of 8 from downtown to start this game, 63%. Repair, same spot, in and out. Salon, a long rebound, and then a jump ball between her and Jewel Lloyd.
Her 3rd rebound of the day, and like we were saying, it's beautiful, it's on point today. They're coming in with different type of intention.
Las Vegas 10th in the league in three-point shooting. So far, they've hit 5 tray bombs. Carla Late, short. Gustafson is in for the first time for Las Vegas. Evans running point right now here with the 2nd unit. Evans, floater game is true, count it, and a foul. Another and one opportunity for Vegas.
What a take by Evans. You know, she's been struggling from 3 over the last.
5th year out of Louisville, can't hit the 3-point play. Repair saves it. Here's Burton. Me here getting her first minutes in this one. She's out there with Burton, Charles, Late, and Repair. Repair sees an opportunity and missed that one. Now Chelsea Gray. Aaliyah Nye right back. Gray wide open. Missing that 3. Offensive rebound by Vegas. Smith is hit and fouled. And right now, Vegas seems to be more hungry for the basketball.
Oh, absolutely. 4 offensive rebounds that have led to 7 second chance points, but now you're looking at their points in the paint as well. They've already got 10.
Chip. So, but I don't need to go into that now.
Jacob loves his singing voice, and he can sing Lumineers all day.
Yes, yes I can. Second quarter in Vegas. Smith with the 2 free throws. Came over in that trade from Dallas back on June 30th. Dallas trading her for a first-round pick in 2027. Since then, they're 6-6. Las Vegas is since the trade. As Late walks in and got fouled, and Nye rips the ball away. What a physical play there.
Very physical. At first, I wasn't sure if Nye mirrored the basketball perfectly to cause a jump ball. What happened there with the shadowing of the basketball?
Well, Vegas gets possession. Gustafson trying to muscle her way in. Left it short. Ball loose. Fagbenle there. Players on the ground. And a jump ball here between Smith and Fagbenle, I believe.
Down by 20. Becky Hammond's reviewing that, challenging that play. Gets the ball going the other way. You can tell it's a different energy, a different way that they are approaching today's game.
Yeah, she was not happy yesterday, saying that it was unacceptable, her team's play. Gave that F grade of her team's performance. Last week they lost by 30 to Minnesota. She said, the greats handle hard well. We have not handled hard well.
That's a great way to put it. And it's true with this team because they've had a lot of good happen with this squad, with their coaching staff, and now as changes happen, adversity has hit, and they haven't been able to handle it well. They are responding so far today.
Kate Martin pulls up for three after the Valkyries get the basketball back. A me here. Right place, right time. Nobody around.
6 offensive rebounds right now for the Golden State Valkyries. So their effort is there. They're diving in there as well.
Chelsea Gray, screen from Melissa Smith, and turnover. Here come the Valks. Burton trailing. Thought about the three, now inside, and me here slips free and gets fouled.
Great decision by Veronica Burton, feeling the pressure and then lobbing that pass perfectly to me here on that slip to the basket. Veronica Burton.
8th pick by Atlanta back in 2023. Leticia Amihir getting some good minutes off the bench recently, as again the Valkyries are injury riddled right now. No Mo Billings for at least the next 3 weeks. That was announced by the club a couple days ago. Cecilia Zandalicini out with that left leg issue again, and Tip Hayes left leg as well, and then Thornton for the year.
Quick question.
You can ask me anything.
I wanted to give Veronica Burton her second assist on that play right there. Do you think there should be a rule if the player gets to the free throw line, makes both free throws, then that other player actually gets the assist?
Why not?
Thank you.
Why not?
I like your attitude, Jacob.
All about fun. More fun.
More fun, more stats, please.
Yes. Young moves it. Gray, Nye, back to Gray, and Burton with the deflection and the steal. The defensive stellar play from Burton, up and under, no good. Amihir comes down, almost landed on Burton. She's okay though. Amihir spins, she falls down, and here comes Nye. A wild sequence there. Gray traveled with it.
Chelsea Gray getting excited with that basketball. Had to look from three, but wanted to go inside. Too many steps. Going back to the last sequence, though. Good job by the Valkyries to push the ball up once again. And me here also a little chaotic under the basket. Couldn't stay under control when that ball was knocked away.
Approaching the 5-minute mark of the first half. Jacob Toby and Morgan Reagan with you here on KPIX. A 16-point deficit for Golden State. They've been down by as many as 20 as they look for their 4th straight win. Amihir, nice touch. That length showing again.
Finger roll. Just perfect finesse at the basket for Amihir.
6-0 Golden State run the last minute. 30 until Smith connects on a 3. Nalissa Smith, 4th year out of Baylor.
Only shooting 20% from three-point land on the year, but right there in the perfect position to knock it down.
Perhaps as Gray goes to the free throw line and puts it down.
Yeah, someone has to talk to her, so then someone can tell us as well.
It was on Coach Nakase. She got a T.
Natalie doesn't like the call.
Kate Martin loves that fader in the corner, but couldn't put it down. Jewel Lloyd running. Young fades away, and the bump, offensive foul. It's getting physical out there.
Yeah, it sells it. It's a strategy. Trying to get the call, trying to manipulate the call. Right there, just taking a bump.
Burton, no. Martin, offensive rebound. As Golden State tries to chip away here in the first half. Back Benley, nice find. Can Burton hit it? Short again. Gray directing traffic. Jackie Young. Mismatch has Benley guarding, and then a foul away from the ball. Burton with the hold on Wilson.
And the Valkyries.
Only 9 available players tonight again for the 2nd straight game. Got to be 9 deep, 9 strong. That's what Coach Nakase has talked about. Nice pass from Gray, and Wilson fouled again.
Well, the Aces are moving the basketball quick, making the defense shift from left to right. And
there the last couple days, I guess. That's pretty cool. Here comes Golden State. Carla Late falls down, trailing the play. And Burton pulls it out to reset. Back Bentley. Another pass to the corner. Amir decides to drive. The slip pass underneath. Salon waiting. And a jump ball.
How many jump balls have we seen?
We should do a jump ball sometime.
No.
You have no chance.
Right. I have credit card hops. Like what?
You have what? Say that again?
Credit card. Meaning I can't jump.
You can't jump. Got it.
You win, Jacob.
Yeah, I know. I'm a winner. Young, the drive, can't bank it in. Tapped out, second opportunity. Lloyd, or rather Gray. Wilson left wide open. She's already hit one. Can't hit that time. Let me hear the rebound. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Final game of this 5-game road trip for Golden State. Can they win 4 in a row after that 30-point loss in Washington? Sort of the outlier of this road trip so far. Unless this game holds. Salon up fake, shot clock at 1. Did she get it off in time? No, doesn't matter. She missed.
Another turnover, the second shot clock violation of this first half. 9 turnover league, but they're taking a lot of threes. And I feel like right now on the offensive end, they're not executing anything perfectly.
Young losing odds from the crowd. Wilson, you don't see that too often. First time the miss, the second time as she lets out a roar. Puts it to everybody. When you win a couple MVPs, you can do whatever you want.
Yes, you can do whatever you want.
3 MVPs, 2 titles. Leading the league in scoring last year. Caitlin Chen missing from 3. In fact, Bentley right there. Second chance here for Golden State. Burton moves it. Chen thought about it, had some space. Now it's Salon. The straightaway 3 is a bullet right down the lane.
A much-needed 3. The second 3 for the Valkyries of this game.
That line drive from Salon. There's a foul, offensive foul, moving screen on Asia Wilson.
On the season, but knocked down 2 in that last game against Chicago.
Burton almost lost it from Chen. Shot clock at 5. Chen, Ami here, steps in the drive, and a blocking foul. And the Valkyries get the ball back anyway. Here comes Ami here, striding down the lane, but then lost it, but Gray touched it at the last second. And there's a foul on Las Vegas. Was the ball inbounded at the time of the... So many steals in this game. Ami here, lets it fly. Can't hit it. Hit her first career 3 in Washington. Lloyd puts it in again.
Jewel Lloyd off the bench with 11 points now, but her third 3 of the game.
Burton moves it back. Bentley too strong. And Chelsea Gray the rebound. Up to Young. Bell the trailer. Three-second difference between the shot clock and game clock as we wind down the second quarter. A rough first half from Golden State. Las Vegas coming out strong after their historic loss last night against the Minnesota Lynx. That one from Ami here, no good. Time for Bell. Down 20 plus. It's been a rough first half. Just want to go into the locker room with some good feeling. And of course, that doesn't happen as Bell hits it at the buzzer. And it's
on the offensive end.
So you go down into the locker room, down 25. What do you think Coach Nakase's message was to the Valkyries in the locker room as they come out in a zone here and Wilson misses the 3?
I think it was bring a different type of energy. And right there, the defense shifting left to right in that zone. They did.
Martin missing the 3. Wilson the rebound, and then a foul on Burton. That will be her second. I do want to mention this too, forgot to mention this at the start of the game. This is the 14th different starting lineup for Coach Nakase this season. These players in this game right now, Kate Martin didn't start the game, but it was such an interesting thing. You always have to keep changing if you're Coach Nakase as they turn it over. Here's Martin. Rupert a trailing three, too strong. Martin volleyballs it out. In fact, Henley saves it from going in the backcourt.
Already chaotic in this second half, but you're exactly right as Veronica Burton steps back and takes the three. We're seeing so many different starting lineups for the Valkyries all season long. The next man up mentality, and look, this is the energy you need. They don't care who is playing. You get things done on the floor. Veronica Burton starting off strong. Another offensive rebound. Another second chance opportunity for the Aces. They're just staying with it. Valkyries not getting in position there.
Burton, the crossover, the drive, and just got jammed underneath the hoop. Here comes Gray. Looking for an option. They move it around. Smith wanted to pass. Bell down low. Bell gets it back. Hit that shot at the buzzer to end the first half. Here she is for three. And Repair the rebound. Great three-point shooting in the first half from Las Vegas. Carla Late. Kate Martin, another three ball, is short.
No hesitation from Kate Martin. And I think you just want to work it in a little bit more before you take that look.
3 of 21 now for Golden State. Young picks up the dribble. Clock going down. Wilson, midi no good. Kept alive by Gray. Burton falls down, defending. Another rebound on the offensive end, and Young cans the three, of course.
9 offensive boards for the Aces. Those second chance opportunities really killing the Valkyries right now. Got to get something on this end of the floor.
Jackie Young, the third Las Vegas Aces player in double figures scoring. Rupert gets the three back at Poipoi.
And look how simple that was. They worked it in, got a quick pass in, made a quick decision out. Rupert for three, her first three of the game.
Young again. That time no good. Rupert another rebound. That's 6 rebounds for Ileana Rupert. Down low now to Rupert. Moved it quickly and taken away. Young throws it up. Wilson missed it. How often do you say that?
And what a pass that was. Wilson just making it roll around the rim.
Kate Martin missing on the right side. Some funky basketball here in the third quarter. Kirsten Bell. No.
A lot of missed shots. Ball going up and down the floor.
Carla Late pull up. Why not? Got fouled on the three.
And Asia Wilson doesn't like it.
She just got teed up.
Can't tell from that replay, though, but she goes to the free throw line.
And Wilson didn't like the call, so had something to say. And free throw good from Late. Got another start in this game. Her 5th of the season. Back-to-back starts. Again, that last start in Chicago, her first since the 19th of June. Everything happened so quick for her. She was signed, immediately had to come, learn all the plays, spend some time with Coach Nakase and the coaching staff. They tried to show her everything they could, but you know how it is, catching up, coming in late.
She's the type of player that can plug in immediately when it comes to the energy. And that's what she's been trying to do in these last couple of games.
20-point game. Carla Late the steal. 2-on-1. Charles running with her. Bounce back right back to Late. And Late missed it.
And that's a tough angle for Charles to give it back too late because she's getting behind the basket trying to float that one up.
Wilson establishes position, spins, dishes. Evans missing the three. Wilson, another rebound and a foul. That's number 9 for A'ja Wilson on the glove. Have another body here as Las Vegas gets another bucket.
Thank God they do, especially not just losing some of the players due to injury, but like we've mentioned, losing another in that first half due to an ejection.
Charles missing the fadeaway, and Wilson with her 10th rebound. She's got another double-double. Evans. And Young, the 3.
Jackie Young knocking it down from the outside, her 2nd of the game.
Now got 15 points. Martin just hasn't had that touch the last 2 games. And she, again, makes her return to her former home, Las Vegas. And Charles and Wilson battling down low.
And I like that Kate Martin is trying to create a little bit something else. Even if you're looking to shoot first when you get into the paint, if it's not there, you can find a teammate on the outside.
But you talked about, too, how much stronger she's gotten and how much more better she's gotten at driving the basketball recently. So maybe that's a way to do it, as Wilson misses. Gustafson, and a late foul call on the putback by Meg of Iowa. Had that lower right leg injury that really delayed the start of her season. Happened during practice in April, debuted July 10th. So, you know, she's only almost a month in, still trying to get back to her form. An important piece for the Aces off the bench.
Absolutely. Her size alone, just being able to be present in the middle of the paint.
Late, chased by 2 players. Kate Martin, up and in. Right on cue.
Were we not just talking about that? If it's not falling from the outside, and it hasn't in this one. She's 0 for 6 from 3. Now knocking down her first bucket at the rim.
Young. And a 3-second call, I think, as you go back to look at Kate Martin to shoot the tee. In and out. Trying to create some sort of momentum.
It's wild, too, when you look at the first couple of matchups, especially with the Valkyries getting that first win against the Aces, just dominating that game. And then that last game, it seemed like the Aces just kept going to the free throw line. And now they're seeing some really good shots, knocking down her 4th 3 of the game.
And that's 10 for Las Vegas as Charles comes back and answers. Kyla Charles, the newest Valkyrie, feeling some rhythm here in the 3rd. Lloyd, why not? Paycheck is good for Jewel Lloyd. 5 threes.
All right, it's not about just defending her and being in her space. It's about getting a hand all up in her face.
Jen, no. Charles battling, loose ball, jump ball. How about Kyla Charles?
It's nice to see Charles finding her rhythm from beyond.
Maryland, and they win the jump ball. Late screen from Amir, move it, repair, quick fire 3 is good. Back-to-back triples for Golden State.
Great look for Rupert. Her 2nd 3 of the game. She now has 10 points.
Remember, hit those 4 threes in Chicago. Gustafson responds. The lefty from downtown.
A little 3-point party. You're seeing all these bigs being able to stretch the floor on both sides.
Chen, Rupert, thought maybe she'd let it fly there. Doesn't. Chen, Carla Late cutting and scoring. Point guard to point guard.
Absolutely beautiful. Knocking down.
6 threes for Jewel Lloyd after we saw Kayla McBride hit 8 in that game against Las Vegas as Carla Late goes to work again. Driving, and the shot clock's turned off, so Las Vegas with the final shot.
Aces start, Valkyries starting to score, but you got to stop the Aces.
They triple team there at the top for a moment, leaving Lloyd open for a hot second. She moves it. Chen steals it, got to float it up, and she missed it. Charles, and a nice pass. Rupert again.
Rupert being in the right spot, moving without the basketball, 12 points.
Lloyd, that time hitting the side of the backboard. Heat check goes wrong there. Caitlin Chen on the run, floater no. Charles battling, keeps it alive, right to a me here. Kyla Charles has brought the energy here in the second half.
And that's why she is out there right now and has earned a spot. Charles just working her way on the boards, being able to tip that one to me here.
Who has 8 points off the bench. Leticia Ami here. Nye, another 3. That's 14 for Vegas.
They are shooting so incredibly well from downtown in this game and haven't even had to work it into the paint in this second half.
Every time Golden State battles back a little bit, Las Vegas makes a couple more threes and opens it back up. Me here, the spin, the foul, and a hard fall. And she's going to get some free throws here. The 5-game road trip for Golden State. Go back home for a couple home games. Going to be so nice to be inside of Ball Hollow once again. Feel that love, feel that energy. They've sold out every single one of them. That's going to continue, no doubt.
Definitely have missed being in Ball Hollow, and I'm sure a lot of these Valkyries players feel the same.
The 3 straight home games. Vegas, the Sparks, and then the Connecticut Sun. Remember, the Sun beat up on the Valks that first game of the road trip, beat them by 30, and since then Golden State has bounced back, 3 straight wins, trying for 4 today to end the road trip, going 4-1, but it's going to take a big comeback here in the final 8 minutes. Lloyd has been red hot, 6 threes, and a foul on the floor as the shot.
Biggest question of today, well, she's been leading the charge with the way she's been shooting from beyond the arc.
Lloyd cutting and scoring again.
And I say shooting from beyond the arc / moving without the basketball and getting those backdoor cuts.
Kyla Charles again for 3. She's feeling it in just her second game.
They keep answering, Jacob. They just got to get a stop.
Charles has 9 points, then a foul on the floor against Golden State.
2 assists and a steal.
Second round draft pick in 2020 by the Sun. Missed shot there by Las Vegas. Another offensive rebound. Young comes away with it. They move it. Gray gets it back from Nye. Steps in for the 2. Misses that. Wilson another rebound. She's already got a double-double, and it continues.
13 offensive rebounds for the Aces.
Late. Lost it. Young moves it. Lloyd. That's 7. 7 frees by Jewel Lloyd. She's had 0 30-point games this year. She had 4 last year. She has the 6th most 30-point games in WNBA history, Jewel Lloyd.
It's impressive. She's able to score the basketball. Has just struggled with the Aces, trying to find that rhythm. And I really believe switching up the rotation, having her come off the bench has just taken a lot of pressure off her, has allowed her to just let the game come to her. It's helped the team too.
And an offensive foul on Gray. Making a playoff push, they're trying to at least. And if Jewel Lloyd plays like this, off the bench or starting, Vegas is going to be really good and have something to say in the playoffs.
It's all about change of scenery sometimes, as Ami here gets them a second chance opportunity. But sometimes you just need to change it up and things can just come together.
Spent 10 years in Seattle, and air ball that time from Lloyd. Out of bounds, it stays with Golden State. Coach Akase may want to challenge this. That was off of Vegas. Carla late wondering.
Off of Nye, and great, you don't even have to use a challenge, but hey, you're still trying to battle and get this one closer here in the fourth.
It's the second time the officials made a call, then changed it after talking with each other as Rupert is fouled. Nye saying she was straight up, but Rupert will go the trip where it didn't start out great in Connecticut. You have to feel really good about yourselves going back home for now 3 straight games.
On the road. So you find a way to execute, to finish off these games and get some W's and some really close games as well. But all that matters is the W at the end. And it looked like Jackie Young taking it all the way, basket to basket. Transition defense not slowing her down.
It's funny, Coach Nakase was talking about a couple of the Vegas players before the game. She called Jackie Young Mini LeBron. They said they used to call her that last year, Mini LeBron. As Charles continues her great game for the Valkyries off the bench.
11 points for Charles. She's knocked down 3 threes in this game, but right there with a little mid-range shot.
Nye again. Aaliyah Nye, the rookie from Alabama. Rupert, a 3. Too strong. Charles the rebound. Right place, right time. 6 rebounds for Charles. In and out on the fadeaway.
And loving the 2-man game with Rupert. Carla Late with that pick and pop. Just can't knock down every single one today. She's only 2 of 7.
Dre hits the 3. It's rain in threes. Like you said, it's rain in threes.
Hey, that was between me and you at the break.
Late. And Asia Wilson still out there right now as Gray misses the 3 right out to Young. Wilson wants it, battling with Rupert. They triple team her. Jackie Young rims out as well. Nye comes in and she misses. On me here, the rebound.
You gotta imagine that the Aces are going to take out some of these starting players soon. You look at the lead that they have, especially what we saw with Nafisa Collier in yesterday's game. That was tough. She goes down with the ankle with a minute left in the third after a big lead over the Aces.
One missing there. Yep, League waiting to hear what happens with Fee as Young puts it down. It's just that kind of day. Everyone's teams deciding where they will be moved to. So that'll be an interesting piece, but by all accounts, maybe headed to Boston in the future.
Absolutely. It's never fun, though, when you see a team move to obviously a new city. It's tough for the fan base.
You lived it.
I lived it, obviously, with the Sacramento Kings. Been covering them for so many years, and it's really tough. It's just tough for the entire city, and so you never want to see that, especially as you see the WNBA starting to expand their league. But things happen, and you also get excited for a new city that they do get to experience professional women's basketball.
High arcing 3 off the mark. Bell keeps it alive. Bell was the one that hit that shot at the end of the first half at the buzzer. Here she is now, guarded by Late. Clock going down and turned over by Las Vegas, but still a great response for them. Again, a historic to be with after Vegas had won those 2 straight games and their defense was much better.
Yeah, it makes sense. And now you're on a second day, second night, whatever, of a back-to-back, and you respond after a terrible loss. And that goes for all game long. The Aces have been able to just show up possession after possession, even when things seem to get chaotic in this game.
Vegas calling for a review. Why in the world are we going to sit here and go through another review? In the NBA, not ruling that out in the future for sure, but she loves where she is right now in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Of course, winning 2 titles.
I was going to say, and how could you not? You've built something so special here in Vegas, and even with their ups and downs, you've seen a lot more ups.
Another 3 made by Vegas as we continue to wind down the 4th quarter. Charles showing off her game in this one. Kyla Charles again.
And that's why some of these minutes even matter for someone like Charles, who is just soaking up this opportunity and trying to do everything she can every single time she's out there on the floor. And she's been tremendous the last couple of games for the Valkyries.
Me here, the rebound. Here she is, going all the way. Missed it, and rebound put in corralled, I should say, by Kia Stokes. I mentioned Coach Popovich and the relationship with him and Becky. It was so awesome in her speech when she started talking about Coach Popovich at the Hall of Fame induction, and she couldn't even get through it. She was too emotional. Trying to thank Coach for what he did, and obviously we wish Pop nothing but the best as he steps away from coaching in the NBA with the Spurs. He's still going to be the president, and he recovers from the stroke that he had. Send him my love, of course.
And my love as well. I mean, he's someone, you know, you see has just been an advocate for women's basketball